Me. Who else do you think?
Oh, that's cool. Hey, look at the block commands. Look at that.
Hmm. Look at what game I'm playing.
That's cool. Hey man, look at my account. Look what I'm showcasing. I'm showcasing 100,000 paint palette objects.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That's pretty crazy, man.
I know. Apparently I'm the richest person in the city. I'm gonna try to get somebody in here, okay?
Alright. Good idea, man. And
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to BioMutant.
hey there, Tricks the Gangsters. What's up? Anyways, we're back now. Then, anyways, you guys can see now. Anyways, today now. Then, Tricks the Gangsters. As you guys can see right up here now. Then, anyways, today, we are back to playing some more BioMutant. As you guys can see now. Then, anyways, today now. Then, Tricks the Gangsters. As you guys can see right over here. Now then, anyways, we are back. Now then, anyways, as you guys can see, this episode now then, we are going to be starting fresh now. Today, this episode now then, we are going to be starting fresh on some BioMutant, as you guys can see. Anyways, now then, as you guys can see on this Gangster, today, we are going to be going ahead and actually starting out with going ahead and pretty much looking at the game. And then after that, as you guys can see, we are going to be then also going ahead and kind of selecting the hard difficulty. And we are going to be then after going ahead and also customizing our character. And we are then after going to be going ahead now and the gangsters kind of then check it out to see what the game exactly has to offer. Pretty much, as you can see, the character customization is pretty huge in this game, as you can see now, then, guys. And pretty much now, then, we are kind of wanting to go ahead, I suppose, and pick the Hyla.
Define your genetic structure.
Then, pretty much, I think
Choose a
we are
genetic
then going
lineage.
to kind of pick that. And then pretty much, then we are going to select about
Choose
this
your first
power.
style. Pick
Oh,
a
yeah,
main
yeah.
color.
Select that. Pretty much. Then we're gonna make it dark.
Choose your detail color. Pick a Commando, Deadeye, Commando, Cypher, Saboteur, Sentinel, Cypher, Commando, Deadeye, Commando, Cypher, Deadeye, Commando, Cypher, Saboteur, Sentinel, Cypher,
And then I think we're gonna
Cypher,
too much.
Cypher chosen.
Pick the Cypher, and then this is kind of gonna be our character over
Sounds
here,
good.
not in the gangsters. So you guys can see.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight
You know
of a
what?
story that's already begun.
So yeah, now that I noticed, you guys can see this is how our character is going to look like.
We're all but for you. It's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A
Pretty
reflection of
much
your
now
key,
that I noticed
a
tricks
primal
against
energy that
there's
flows through everything.
this is what you game gamer. Now that I noticed pretty much now that as you guys can see now that I noticed. Do let me know, by the way, guys, what games do you subscribe, what games you like to play next, and what games you like to suggest for the channel. Now then, Tricks the Gangsters, and as you can see, without further ado, now, Tricks the Gangsters, as all of you like to hear, we're gonna go ahead and pretty much get started with picking ourselves a path we want to go. We are gonna
Allow me
pick
to introduce
dark.
myself. I'm the dark side of you, your inner voice to be precise, an echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Can't believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
That thing? I'm right here. Let me remind you, we're two halves of the same.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
Right is always right.
We're kind of gonna go right.
Stories of death from the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Then let's pretty much cut this weapon over here out tricks the gangsters.
Then make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
No, let us make a run for it. It looks like there's a bomb. That's pretty much over here now and tricks the gangsters. Pretty much, I'm pretty excited now to tricks the gangsters to actually be making video and actually starting up a new series of this game now in Trickster Games. So as you can see, I'm pretty much very excited, and I am really hoping that they actually make a second version of this game because I really do want this game to be like made into a multiplayer type of game. It would be pretty cool if it was multiplayer and stuff. Yeah.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Pretty much now then. Let's close this door and pretty much continue on.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
And so let's continue on ahead. And let's open this door. Let's examine this box. Alright. Nothing else really sure what it looks like. So let's climb up pretty much.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment, changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Let's loot these guys real quick. Alright.
Head off.
There we go. Now that we kind of got him. Pretty much now the tricks to games, as you guys can see. We are going to pretty much open the door and then pretty much explore the tunnel. As you can see, alright.
Better than nothing.
True, it's better than nothing, to be honest with you.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Alright. Now we got the old raw claw bar. Let us actually level up our character now. Gangsters. Now then. We are gonna pretty much now introduce the gangsters, as you guys can see. Continue on. First off. Now it looks like we gotta kind of exit the room.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. mean it.
Okay.
The morphs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress, blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Every little bit helps.
Okay. Nothing here. Let's climb this real quick and let us continue on pretty much now into the gangsters within this quest over here, as you guys can see.
Toxinol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single arc they left behind that we know other arcs travelled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. There we go, now gangsters. Now let's watch this cutscene over here, as you can see.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxinol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
We never knew that now in Tricks the Gangsters.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing.
Well,
It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
There we go.
There you go.
Alright.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. We'd better help him out. Finish him. That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. You should be able to use that.
No. Hold on. Let's talk to this guy over here.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old.
Hey, Sharkbot Jones, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro.
The child could have
I
been
missed you,
anyone,
man.
but the evil it had fled had left a mark. A facial
How have you been,
scar
Chuck,
that
bud?
remembers the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Mooma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your
That's
way
good,
back,
Chuckbutt.
but he's grateful you have.
Really missed you, man.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Mooma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Yeah, I can play NFS Heat right now. I'm at my dad's. Oh, nice, Sharkbot. We could probably do that then, my friend, because I do kind of miss playing with you. if you want, man, right now, as you can see, I'm in the live now
Ask
Discord
if you were
BC.
tired,
If you want to come in and join,
from the village.
so we can talk and catch up a little bit. Because I would like to, catch up with you and kind of tell you some stuff.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
True.
He understands why you came all the way out here to see them.
Hey, Chuck,
the
bud.
potato people.
What's up, my friend?
By the way, too, just look at heads up. I can hear your live stream. It might be a little tough to hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just the acknowledgement thing.
I feel you, man.
So what's up?
Nothing much, man. How about you?
I'm fine. Oh, I got school tomorrow, so there's that.
Yeah, I definitely feel you, man. Tomorrow's my day off, thank goodness for work.
Where are you working now? If you don't mind me asking.
I work at Acme grocery store, pretty much.
That's cool.
You found one.
I'm trying to get this job at this record factory, but they don't hire me.
Key energy is just what the PSI needs to complete its cycle.
I'll try again in a couple months.
Yeah, you probably might want a job if you're planning to, go to college anytime soon or anything like that.
Yeah, when I get out of high school,
It's a better idea to kind of get a job while you're in high school so that then you can kind of at least get enough money while you're in high school. Or at least have a job, and then you won't have to wait for, the amount of time you need to wait before you start getting paid.
Right. Yeah, student debt is, really sucks.
Yeah, because
But, yeah.
that's what I'm currently in, man. I'm in student debt, as you can see.
This is why America's fucked, man. I'm just telling you. Student debt, low minimum wage, fucking millionaires ruling over monopolies in America.
Yeah.
It's really terrible.
I know. Tell me about it, man. One of the things I'm so happy about is that I got urgently hired here at Acme, as you know, man. Because now pretty much, as you can see, we will kind of be able to, now we will kind of be able to have more money to kind of maybe handle my YouTube channel a little more, where I can get more games and also save up for college.
You just getting paychecks in the mail for a while? Just really small, $100 paychecks. Now you're actually getting real, legitimate paychecks.
Yeah, because my mom used to give me as allowance from my own SSI that was $794 a month, about $100 a month only as my allowance, pretty much.
Yeah, that was too low.
Yeah.
Now you got real money.
Yep, and now pretty much from the job I got, the minimum wage is about $9.75 a month. An hour. $9.75 an hour. My friend.
That's still super low, man.
But imagine, man, my mom told me literally that once I actually, she said literally that I would be making $1,110 after tax, man, if I keep working here.
Yeah. Listen, Chief.
Yeah.
Really proud that you got that job, but when it comes to minimum wage, only getting $1,000 a month is just so ridiculously low, and it's not livable. I don't say this much. This is why America's minimum wage is fucked. It's so low. The state I live in, Georgia, is. Can you guess how much the average is for Georgia? And I'll give you a hint. It's lower than $7.25 an hour. It's actually 5. The average for Georgia is $5 an hour, which is just
But
like
no
what?
memory is alone.
That's ridiculous.
It's
If
part
you
of a
work
trail you can
40 hours a week, that's
He
like
says he remembers every single day he did.
I would have to do the after tax. I'd have to do the
But now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Yeah.
tax.
Oh yeah, and as you can see, by the way, Sharkbot,
The end of days begun, and it wasn't
What's up?
long after that.
as you can see, if you notice my background over here, I did get a new gaming chair, as you can see, man.
I saw the red one.
Yeah,
Nice. How much was that?
it was about $99.99. The regular price is about $170, and it was on sale on Amazon, as you can see, for $99.99, which I pretty much decided to use that sale to get myself a comfortable gaming chair right over here.
Right.
Inflicted on the land. The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming,
And I kind of
our lineage.
really need to get back into NFSC, like you were saying, man, because I have not been on that game
His
since the
friend
time
Gizmo
I
is
played
working
with
on
you,
Neptune and needs
to be
help
honest
Same.
with you.
in the jumbo
Well, I think
at the
a
end
couple
of
months
the
ago I did
West
play with my friend James.
Yeah.
Wiz is still repairing
Hold
his
on.
optics
Holy
to
shit,
confront
Chief.
the Merc
Yeah.
which dwells
If you get paid
down under the
$5
surface at the end of the
an
Northwest
hour and you work 40 hours a week, every week, and the month is about 4 weeks,
tamed the midget
um,
and is
after
prepared
taxes
to
in the
take on
state
the
of Georgia,
hoof puff at the
Uh-huh.
end of the
you get
East Route.
$727 a month, which is super low. That's
Finally,
ridiculous, right?
Is almost
Yeah.
done with the good life.
It's
It's
much
crazy.
more lower than the amount I would be making a month.
But if you compare it to states like Washington or Maine, like Washington, I think it was $16 an hour. Maine's, I think, $12, $14 an hour. It's a lot higher than Georgia. But even if you get paid $15 an hour, that is still ridiculously low, and it needs to be higher than that. Because $15 an hour in Georgia, that's after taxes, maybe about $1,000 a month, maybe, if you don't spend it on anything else. And even that is not livable. If you live in the city, like take Atlanta for example, if you live in a small little like studio apartment or something, that's gonna be like, depending on what side of town, if you're on a better side of town, that's gonna be about $1,500 a month. And if you get $1,000 a month, you can't even pay your rent, let alone pay the utility bill or other property taxes or whatever, and your vehicle if you have a vehicle, and maintaining the house, like buying furniture and groceries.
Uh-huh.
Like groceries are another bill you have to pay, which is crazy. So it just gets worse and worse. Anyway, sorry, that was my rant about the minimum wage. As you can tell, I'm very pissed off about it. But
I feel you, man.
anyway,
And as you could see, man, for me, for example, I mean, as far as I know, it will be kind of a little more livable for me, the amount of wage I'm making currently. Because,
The tree of life is dying.
from 794, I will be able to kind of have a little bit more of a choices, for like where I want to live. And I'm pretty much thinking of keeping this job maybe while I'm in college as well. Or, so that I can actually have at least a job that I can get until I get my actual game design job.
Wait, hold on, Chief. Tell me, are you still in Delaware, or did you move?
I'm still actually in Delaware, to be honest with you.
Okay. For that short period of time when you were in college, where were you? You were in Florida, right?
No, actually, I was in Newark, Delaware, my friend.
Okay. Yeah, because you talked to me about you wanted to really go to Winter Park, Florida to study game design. Which I think is a great job for you. I think that's a great career path you could pursue in the future. Because you're still super young, so you've got a lot of time to prepare.
And bro, look at this, man. Look at how my character runs. As you can see, tell me if this doesn't look like an animal.
That looks insane. You even got a tail behind you. It's like a fox humanoid thing. Your character kind of reminds me of like an alien or
Let's
something.
see.
Oh. That is pretty nice, man. As you can see, man, this is pretty much the map it looks like for the game. And right now we have to venture out into the world, kind of, you could say.
Right.
That's the first steps we kind of gotta take. And pretty much that's how the world eaters look, it looks like, bro. Look at those world eaters.
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Do you just like stream on Twitch now, or are you ever gonna stream on YouTube again?
I'm actually not sure about YouTube because,
You just upload clips on there? No?
well, not clips. You meant to say videos.
Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Right. I guess.
He's heard stories about the terror inflicted by
Yeah.
the world eaters to other
I guess videos.
but never expected one to come all
I mean, like, I do want to stream on YouTube, don't get me wrong. It's just that I'm not sure how I can maybe handle YouTube because, first off, it's kind of a little more harder than recording, as you can see, because then, like, I would have to worry about the amount of hours I kind of do, and then, the whole thing my mom and dad brought in. The other time I was kind of streaming.
By your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Okay, so which one do you think we should pick? Because if I say I'll leave you to your fate, like, in this game, one of the things I've noticed, man, is that these choices they give you, it's kind of like a path of, like, whether you want to go to the dark side or whether you would want to go to the light. And I pretty much at the beginning chose darkness, as you can see. And pretty much right now it's asking me if I want to leave it to their fate or if I want to help. What do you think I should do, Sharkbot?
Wait, what were the options again?
I'll leave you to your fate, or let me help, as you can see.
Let him help you, I guess.
Well, I'm the one. I either leave it to this guy's fate, as you can see on the stream, Milmock, or I can help them, it says.
Okay, help them?
Help them, that means I would go to the light. Or if I leave it to their fate, it's to the darkness.
Okay, go to the light.
Huh?
I guess. Go to the light.
You can, Mama. You said you hate Tananta now? Mama, you told me I can play as much as I want today. So, Tananta and I did not play. So keep your promise. Anyways, like I was saying, man, what do you want me to pick?
Help them go into the light. Yes.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark
Be a
of the light in you!
good-hearted person, she.
Thanks, man.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Alright.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the world eaters with the support of a tribe and there are 2 nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the
Still there,
if you
Sharkbot?
lose track of what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. So what should I select, my friend? As you can see, these are my side powers, and I can pick Blaze or Blink, as you can see me. I'm thinking I might select this one right here.
Go for it.
Alright.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
So which one should I go to, Sharkbot? As you can see, the Dragonade pretty much as you heard. So which one should I go for, Sharkbot?
Let's see.
As you can see, this is the Myriad's Fortress. And pretty much the Dragonade is over here.
I guess go to the Jagni Fortress.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we are gonna pretty much go left, then tricks the gangsters.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
You got that joke?
Yes, I did.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Alright, now then, let's continue on.
That's the Jagni tribe's fault. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Let's interact.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They don't just let anyone see the Sifu, but there's something different about you.
Alright. We're about to enter their territory now, then, as you can see the shark bot.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's something you have in common.
Huh.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. There were
Disciples?
6, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says there is some darkness in the best of us, even you, and suggests you embrace that side of you and help them vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life.
Alright, so what do you think, man? Shall we join the Dagny? As you can see, I'm thinking I should. What do you think, Sharkfox?
He wasn't sure you'd do that, but it seems your mind took control of that big heart of yours. That's a sign of strength. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wong Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The outcome of this war is up to you. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Alright. Alright, so pretty much now, just gangsters. I think we are gonna kind of end the video right over here. As you guys can see, we'll still be kind of live, but we are gonna be kind of, I suppose, ending the video right over here. As you can see now, the Tricks to Gangsters. Because we don't really want our videos to be too long, as you can see now, then guys. Anyways, yeah. Now then, as you can see, Tricks to Gangsters. If you guys liked the video, by the way, don't forget to smash the like button. And don't forget to also hit that subscribe button down below. And let us know kind of what games made you subscribe, what games you like to see me play next, and what games you like to suggest for the channel now that Tricks to Gangsters. And I am very, very excited now that Tricks to Gangsters, as you can see, to be continuing on with some more BioMutant content. And next, as you guys know, for those of you on Twitch, by the way, we might be getting back into some more NFS Heat, by the way. And we might actually play with my good friend Chuck Buck Jones over here, as you can see. And pretty much now then, guys, we might play that. As you can see now, Tricks to Gangsters. And so yeah. As you can see now, then, guys, by the way, please let me know, by the way, what games you would like to suggest for the channel. I would definitely appreciate it, because I wouldn't only want to play the games that I like, and I really want you guys to be able to actually keep watching and keep supporting the channel while it grows now in Tricks to Gangsters. And we do have a Discord channel, by the way, for those of you who want to join in our Discord. And the two recommendations I would request that you guys do would be to, first of all, hit that subscribe button down below, and also follow all the rules on the Discord when you do join. Please remember to read all the rules and make sure to not leave any misread. And pretty much those are the two requirements that I would require. And so yeah. Now then, let's switch it to Weekend Gamer. I will catch you all in our next video now. Tricks to Gangsters. This is your boy Chip the Weekend Gamer, signing out. Peace out and goodbye now. Tricks to Gangsters.